What do you think of the new vlogging camera? You're looking mighty handsome in it. Oh. Ooh. Wow. You guys hungry? Is Queen hungry? Good morning, beautiful people. Shay here. Today I'm going to be taking you through a full day of eating with me. This isn't going to be super typical of what I eat on a day-to-day basis when it comes to meal prepping and stuff like that, because I'm not going to be home for every meal. It's July 4th. I'm going to be drinking a little bit. I'm going to be on the beach with my sister, but I think that it's going to help you guys out because not everybody's always prepared. So you get to see kind of how I'm going to improvise to meet my calorie requirements for the day, my protein requirements for the day, and let's just get started. I've been obsessed with this peanut butter and jelly protein smoothie, so I'm gonna make that for you guys real quick. Let's go. This is an insert of me actually going into the MyFitnessPal app and showing you how to input the smoothie into MyFitnessPal, because I feel like this will help you guys out a lot. So I have these ingredients here that I put into the smoothie. I put this plant protein milk. I put 3/4 of a cup in there. I put a 1/4 cup of these oats. I put 1 scoop of this whey protein. I put 2 tablespoons of this peanut butter, and it was about 1/2 cup of, I'm sorry, it was actually about a full cup of frozen strawberries. Okay, click add food. I'm just gonna click breakfast. All right, and I have some, it'll show your history and like what you've input before, so you can kind of search through that if you want. You can type up here and search for the food. What I'm gonna do is show you guys something really cool. This is this scan barcode button that's right there, okay? So what you do is you turn this bad boy around and you can scan it, and it'll show you exactly how many calories, how many carbs, how many fat, how much protein, and quite a few other things down here. Like sodium, trans fat, sugar, la la la. So this is for an 8-ounce serving. Now I had 3/4 of a cup. I didn't have the entire 8 ounces. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to click that number of servings 1, and I'm gonna press 3, oops, I'm gonna go to 3/4. Okay? And then press check, and it'll adjust it for you. And then I press check, and it will input it right there. You're gonna do the same thing for the rest of them. So add food, click on the scan barcode, go to the oats. You're gonna scan the barcode like that. This is for 1 serving. I did 1/4 cup. So this is for, let me look on the thing. This is for 1/2 cup. So I did 1/2 serving. So you're gonna go to number of servings, click the servings, and you're gonna make it 1/2 serving and click check and put that in there. Now, as you can see, this is sort of tedious. So what I like to do is, usually for about 3 to 4 days in advance, I will input my meals. So I'll have my breakfast, my lunch, my dinner, whatever snacks, put in for 3 to 4 days and try to get as close to my macros as I can. Then, if I decide to have something different that day, I can delete an item and adjust and add another item instead of inputting them tediously all throughout the day, because I know that that gets really annoying and very extra. So just inputting it for 3 to 4 days in advance is a better idea. Even having your meals prepared. The more prepared you are, the better you're gonna be, because I tend to, you know, stop by the fast food restaurant on my way home, whether it be Chick-fil-A or Taco Bell or whatever it is, I'm more likely to do that if I don't have meals prepared than I would be if I just already had stuff prepared at home. So I'm gonna do the same thing for the rest of the meals. I'm just going to screen record my phone and show you guys how I'm gonna do it so it goes a little faster. So I've put the protein milk and the oats in, and now I'm going to input the protein powder. So we're gonna scan it here. We're gonna press check, everything's good, 1 scoop, that's what I did, and it's for a serving for 1 scoop. Then we are going to insert, we're gonna scan, sorry, the Jif peanut butter. We're gonna change the serving, because it says 1 fluid ounce, to 2 tablespoons. And then we're going to check that. And then next, we are going to scan the label for the strawberries. I only took the strawberries out of the strawberry and banana blend to make this smoothie. Okay, so we're good to go on that. All right, King Boy, Mama's gotta go to the gym. Mama's gotta go to the gym. Mama loves you. Mama will be back. Gonna head to the gym for a little leg day, and then we'll figure out what's gonna happen from there. See you guys there. Hotter than a witch's titty out here. I just finished my workout. I'm gonna head over to Five Below, try to get something so I look festive because it's 4th of July. Let's fucking go. Who would have thunk on July 4th there's nothing in that fucking store? So I did find a scarf that I'm going to turn into some sort of headband, and I'm gonna wear a red bathing suit and call it a day. So in order to stay prepared, I usually have probably 3 or 4 meal prepped meals ready to go every day, but I got down to like my last meal last night, which I have this today that I'm gonna use, and it's just this veggie burger. I ate the rice out of it for another meal, so I got this veggie burger. I'm gonna heat up this rice, half of a bag, which is gonna be 230 calories, right? Yep, 230 calories. And then I'm gonna use this veggie burger, and then I'm going to eat it on 2 slices of this bread with some Miracle Whip and probably some spinach leaves, maybe a little pico. I'll let you know as soon as I get done heating this up. Okay, so I'm gonna take 2 slices of this, and I'm going to put the burger on the 2 slices. I'm gonna get some Miracle Whip. Okay, so first, we're gonna scan the bread, and I'm gonna change it to 2 servings because I had 2 slices. You're gonna hit the number of servings button, and then you're gonna go down to 2. You're gonna select that and click enter. Then next, we are going to scan the burger. It's already set to 1 serving, 1 burger, 1 patty. So we're good on that, and we're gonna check. And then we are going to go out and next, I'm going to search the Miracle Whip because I know that I already have that saved in my history. So I just wanted to show you guys how to search something instead of scanning it because we've been scanning everything else. So you select the Miracle Whip. There's only 1 tablespoon selected, and I only used 1 tablespoon. So now we're going to search the salsa. Actually, I'm sorry. We actually didn't end up searching the salsa. I did a scan on it because I hadn't used this salsa before. So we scanned it. I used a 2 tablespoon serving, so we don't have to change anything about the servings, and we check that off. Then for the spinach, we're going to search that too, and I used a very, very little bit, so honestly, I didn't even really need to technically calculate it because as you're going to see, it's such a small change to the calories It's only about a calorie for the amount that I used. I even upped it to a quarter a cup just to, you know, be safe. That was 2 calories. As you can see, spinach is hardly any calories. I'm sorry, actually I went back and did the 1/8 of a cup like I actually put on the sandwich. So then after the spinach, we're going to search the jasmine rice. Now I remember on the bag the jasmine rice for half of a serving was about 130 calories, so I adjusted this jasmine rice that I already had to get as close to the 130 calorie mark as I could because I had already thrown away the bag of jasmine rice. So this is an easy way to do it if you accidentally throw away the bag and you don't have anything to scan. I already had this jasmine rice saved. So 113 calories is close enough to 130. It's a little bit off, but not really that big of a deal for it to matter that much. So my camera died, but in the midst of me eating, I realized that I was really craving some Captain Crunch. I'm sorry, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So I only ate half of my rice, and then I had 1 cup of Cinnamon Toast Crunch along with a half of a cup of this stuff. So I'm gonna put all of that into my Fitness Pal, and then I'm gonna see how many calories and proteins I have for the rest of the day. And that'll help me determine what I'm gonna eat. So first you're going to scan the Captain Crunch. It calls on the box for 1 serving is 3/4 of a cup. So I ended up having 1 full cup. So I had to do a little bit of a calculation here on my own to figure out how many servings came out to 1 cup. And then I ended up coming up with 1 1/3 cup, 1 1/3 serving. Okay, so then you input that. Then you go back and you scan your milk. So I'm going to scan that. I only had a half of a cup. So I'm going to change the serving to a half of a serving because 1 serving is a whole cup. And then you're good to go. So I just took some pictures with the dogs that I have to go through. My cute little nuggets. So I'm going to have a snack. Get me a nice little Greek yogurt in here. Blueberry walnut granola. It's got 280 calories, so it's a pretty high calorie Greek yogurt. So I wouldn't really recommend this if you're looking to lose weight. I would probably recommend something along the lines of this, because it's much lower in calories, or anything that's under 200 calories, I would say. I think this is about 100 calories, 120 calories. This Chobani plain Greek yogurt. There's some flavors too. There's some light sugar flavors that I've had before. The strawberry is really good, blueberry is really good. So you're gonna scan the yogurt. That's super simple. Check that off. And then I added some little chocolate morsels to my yogurt because I was feeling sweet. So you're gonna go and scan the morsels. I had 1 serving, so I don't have to do anything extra with that. Just scan the morsels, press check, and then you are good to go. So now, as you can see, I have 765 calories left. So I just ate, so I felt like it was right to feed the dogs. Queen, did I just hear you toot? You little crusty ass. Ugh. Yesterday, after I finished the last meal that I recorded, I went to dinner with my parents and their friends. I didn't know their friends were gonna be there, so I didn't want to start recording stuff and invade their privacy. So I ended up ordering a buffalo chicken wrap. I didn't even think to ask if it was gonna be grilled. I just assumed it was gonna be grilled, and I don't know why I assumed, but it came fried. And I usually can handle a wrap, or at least half a wrap, with a bunch of fried chicken and spicy buffalo sauce and stuff, but I don't know, it just didn't taste very good. And the chicken was mostly breading, so it was hardly any chicken, a bunch of breading. I took a couple bites and it just didn't make my stomach feel very good, so I didn't end up eating that. And then it came with green beans, but they were smothered in butter and oil and just had this like old charred taste. And I don't know, the whole experience was really just not good for me. So I ended up having a 16-ounce shock top and a slice of my dad's friend's pizza. So I will show you here how I track that. Okay, so we're gonna go down to dinner and I'm going to search shock top. And then I'm gonna click on the shock top. And it's only a 12-ounce serving, so I have to adjust the servings because I had 16 ounces. Okay, and then the pizza was about the same size as a Papa John's slice of Hawaiian pizza, so I just looked up Papa John's pizza, and then I chose a slice of Hawaiian pizza. And so that's it for dinner out. So then when I got home, I had some calories left. So I went ahead and had some 96.4 lean ground beef. So I searched that because I've already used that before. I had half of a serving. One serving is 4 ounce. So I chose the half serving. I checked that off. And then I also had some Kraft mac and cheese with that, which I had already prepared before I went out. So I scanned it. And then as you'll see, I'm going to try to adjust because the numbers aren't right at the top. And sometimes you'll see on MyFitnessPal, the numbers aren't perfect. So you go down to the bottom, you report the food, you click missing wrong information, and then you adjust. As you'll see, I am going to adjust the calories first to 250. It's not a big difference, but I wanted to try to get it perfect. And then I adjust the fat to 3 grams of fat, and then I go down and I adjust the carbs to 47. It said 47.5, and then I adjust the protein from 11.3 to 9. And then whenever I checked it off, for some reason it said, as you'll see, it'll say thanks, we received your feedback, but it didn't tell me that it adjusted it. Every time I've ever done this, it always adjusts it automatically, so I'm not really sure why it did that. But for this specific one, it's okay because it's really not that far off. And as you'll see, my protein, I went over by 3 grams, which is cool. My carbs, I came close. My calories are almost spot on. When you track on MyFitnessPal, you should try to get as close as you can, but don't freak out if you don't. It's not that huge of a deal. As you can see, my protein is slightly over. Like I said, my carbs are a little off, my fat's a little off, but everything's pretty close. Thank you so much for watching my What I Eat in a Day video. I hope that you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you like and comment down below what kind of videos you'd like to continue to see from me. And King says bye. Say bye, Queen.